What's going on, guys? Today's video I'm going to be showing you everything there is to know about the product page, and we're just going to run down all the different customization settings and options there are for your product pages. All right, so if you're new here, you're going to need to have the plain Jane Shopify theme to actually follow along with this. You can get it from the description below. So without further ado, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and let's just jump straight into it. All right, guys, so to get started, what we're going to do is we're going to navigate to our product page. If you don't know how to get there, all you got to do is go to the very top here, click this drop down. You want to go to your products and then hit the default product here. All right. So once you have this loaded, if you want to change the product that you're previewing while you're setting things up, you can go over to this preview side here, hit change, and go to the right. You can click on any product that you have available in your store to preview while you're designing. For now, we're going to stick to this jacket here. All right. So when it comes to the product section, you're going to want to look over here on the left hand side at your, the different sections here. And you want to look at this product section. Okay. So we have different things in here. We have the on sale labeled, headers, price, description, gallery, variation buttons, buttons, and product accordion. You can also add more here. So if say you want additional product accordions, you can add more here. By just doing this, and you'll see a pop-up down here. The other things, I guess maybe SKU you could use. I don't have the SKU on this product per se, but if you wanted to add like a SKU, you could do that. And everything else, you really only need one of. You don't really need two different galleries or two different pricing or two different headers or anything else. So this is going to be mainly what you're going to need. If you happen to like delete any of these things by accident, you can easily add it back here. All right, using going to the product section and then just adding a block underneath the section. All right, so each one of these things you can also click on, and it has its own customization options. So including the product section. So we can start here. We can click on product section here. And as you can see on the right, we have the product page layout settings here. You can move the product image to the right if you want by clicking this. So everything's over there, or you can move the product gallery to the left by clicking that, or you can do it, vice versa. You could figure out however you want to do this. But I'm gonna just keep it like this because I think that looks cool. I like having my images here underneath the description, so you can easily click on it like that. So we have fade animation. This affects how long it takes the product section to fade into the page. So if you set this really high, you'll see the effect. It's like a nice slow fade in there. Or you can set it like to 0 to where it just pops up instantly. But I like putting some, in case your images need some time to load as well. At least it's like an effect going on to keep people at least a little bit distracted while your images are loading onto the page. Below here, for product gallery sizing, but it has to be on the left side to use this. So make sure your product gallery is on the left side to be able to change this here. So you can change the columns, right? You can change it to like 1 to where everything's in a row, which I really don't recommend, but you could do like 2 or 3 and go all the way up to even like 6. All right. So right now I only have 4, so we can just keep it like that. So everything's kind of even. And then you can change the size of the the gallery images here using these sliders. So there's one for desktop and one for mobile. So if you see this, we can move this down, see how tiny they get. I don't know if you want it to be that tiny, but to each their own. Or you can make it bigger. If we switch over to the mobile preview, you can do the same thing here with these. You might want to make these bigger so it's easy for people to click on, right? So that's pretty cool. So there's that with the product section settings. Remember, you have to click on product section to see these settings here. Then we have the on sale label, which is if this item was on sale, you can change the on sale label background color from black to maybe a red, and then the text color itself to whatever color, and then the spacing within the box itself or outside the box you can kind of change by moving this around. We have the header here, self-explanatory. Same thing with the margins. If you move this up, the space around the the header here, the title, you have more space between this and the price now, but if you move it all the way down to 0, then we right on each other like that. So, and then of course you can change the color here. SKU, I don't have a SKU set for this, but if you do, you'll have your SKU pop up wherever you drag this, along the order here. We have price. You can do it with the currency attached or without the currency attached. So now we don't have USD at the end. Before we did. Same thing here. This is pretty self-explanatory. You can increase the size of the price if you want to be like really big and bolded, or if you want to be a little bit tinier. This is better. Like tiny is better if you're selling like luxury items. You want people to focus on the product more so than the price of it. So that's up to you. Description. It's pretty self-explanatory here as well. You can change the color here, the margins, and even have a word limit. So if you say put this at 40 word limit, by the time you hit 40 words here, you'll see like a read more link pop up to where you can click it and it'll expand the full thing. That's if you want to do that. Gallery. So gallery we did customize by going to the product section here. So if you click gallery, it's going to tell you that you need to click on the product section or like the parent section from here. So the parent will be this product section here, and then if you scroll down, you can see the different gallery settings right here. Variations in buttons. So all the buttons here, say you want to hide the next product button, like this one here, when you click to the next product. Some people don't like it. You can hide it easily just by doing that. And then all the colors here, you can change the button variant radius. So this is the corner. So if you want more of like a curved oval kind of button here, if you increase this to say like a 21, now you have like the pill shaped buttons here and drop downs and all that stuff. Oh, whoops, let me go back. And then the button variant margins, the same thing as if you want like space between your button section and here, you could increase or decrease the margins to whatever your liking is. All right. Next we have the product accordion. Here you can change the title here. Say if you want this to be a size chart, you can do that. And then you can place your details here. You can write whatever you want in here. Accordion margins, same thing as before. You can set how close they are. So we're looking at the size chart, so it's gonna move it closer up here, but this lower one, if you want to move it closer together, you can do that as well. So if you make this 0, see how they're all right on each other like this. It's cool. So let's put some more spacing on this one here. All right, so we have some space there, so I think that looks pretty good. So this could be a size chart. Maybe you want to put your returns policy on this other one. You can easily click this and rename this returns/exchanges or return/exchange policy, or just return/exchange. I think that's good enough. So you guys can do that. Let's see here. And I think I'm going to do a completely different video. I have another video on product accordions because this can get a little bit deep and a little bit too deep for this video. So we're just going to continue on. I have another video on product accordions that's separate that you guys can watch if you look through our YouTube channel. All right, so that's a pretty good rundown, most of everything. In the future, we're gonna have other, product layouts that you guys can choose from. Right now, if you go to this left-hand side over here, click Add Section. Let me add the product section scroll archive. So this is a previous version of the product page that we had before, previous to Plain Jane V3. If you want to use this one, you can also do it. And the main difference is that the gallery is more of a scroll, as you can see here in the preview, while the one we have now is the thumbnail. This is the more refined version that we have with better spacing and stuff like that. But some people may still want to use this scroll section. So I'm gonna show you guys how that looks really quick. So you just click on this, and you don't want two of these showing up. So you want to hide the previous one. So we're gonna just hide this for now. And notice how we have a scroll bar here. So you can scroll through everything, right? And then on mobile, it's the same deal, except the first image is at the very top and the rest are below. You can scroll through and take a look at. All right, and your customization options will be found. So this one, if you look at here, there's no blocks on this one. Notice how this one has blocks, little sections like underneath this section. This one, this archived one or the scroll one, doesn't have any blocks. So you have to click on this and see all the customization options here on the right hand side. All right, so notice that this has a few features that the other one doesn't have, like you can't make these rounded on this one, some other things, but you know, you may want to opt for this one depending on your use case. But expect more in the future, different varieties of layouts for this product page that you can choose from. And outside of that, let's actually switch this back. Let's hide this, show this, and we'll delete this other one. Besides that, you can still add sections to this like every other page in the site. So say you wanted to add, I don't know, like another email sign up thing here, you know, you can do that. Or maybe not even that one. Or if you wanted to add one of the image stream things here, you can do that as well. I like to just remove the titling and everything there. Shop thing there, you can remove that. You know, you can make this however you want, and yeah, except the scroll speed, and then these will start scrolling automatically. Let's just hit save, and we can, oh, there it goes. So now it's just scrolling. So you can have all this going on your product page. You can add whatever section that you want here. Then you can customize this, you know, the images here, you can rearrange everything in the image stream. So yeah, that's about it. Well, actually, outside, I mean, if you want to change the page canvas, you know, same deal, change the video background here like every other page in Plain Jane. Yeah, so it's pretty standard from this point. So hopefully that helps you guys out. If you guys have any questions or any concerns, you can drop them in the comments below this video. If you don't have Plain Jane, again, you can get it from our main site here. If you go to shop.openspaces.design and you choose either Plain Jane or Plain Jane Interactive, you can you know, follow along with this video and you have all those features or whatever. If you have any other concerns and you want to talk to our team directly, you go to openspaces.design and just hit live support. You can contact someone at the team between the hours of 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday. All right, so weekends we're not here, but you know, Monday through Friday we're here, and then we're able to help you guys out. Sure, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and peace. Till next time.